Hello and welcome to Module 2 of A490, Your Research Methods course. If you were part of our Zoom session last week or have had chance to watch the recording, you know what the research project is about and what we're working on. But quickly, I want to read exactly what the proposal says that we talked about on the meeting and how it applies to our course. The initial research study that we propose with this request aims to address any unanswered questions in kinesiology about how arm swing affects gait energetics with clear applications to outdoor recreation. At the same time, we will begin fostering a culture of research within the HPER program by piloting a 400-level research methods course in which students participate in the research project, this very class that we're taking right now. This initiative will foster undergraduate and graduate research opportunities that promote the scholarship of research and create an environment for cross-campus innovation, research, and other approaches. So this week, we're going to jump right in and get to work. Last week in Module 1, we had just introductions and getting to know each other. We're going to dive much deeper pretty quickly, so I hope you're ready. But before we go much further, let me give you a note about finding reliable scholarly sources. Many of you have said that you've never done academic research before. I don't even know if you've accessed the UAA library using your login credentials. So we're going to assume that it is not connected to your Google Scholar account. If you're new to research, we want to make sure that you're able to access this library. So to go to Google Scholar, you want to go to scholar.google.com, head over to the settings menu, then select library links, search for your institution's name, check the box next to it, and click save. On the right side, once you're logged in, on the right side of the articles, you will see UAA or access through UAA or find at UAA or APU, links on the search result, letting you access these articles through your library subscription. If you're not logged in, often the journal sites will ask you to pay for access. Don't worry about it. You do not need to do that if you're logged in. Remember, the login to the library is the same access that you have through Blackboard, your login and your password. So let's jump into this. We're going to talk a little bit about the project justification. There's a lot here. It's sort of wordy, but we'll talk about it in just a second. A research project should clearly state the why, which is the rationale, defining specific objectives, identifying the problem and its solution, detailing methods, and explaining broader significance, often using logical premises and evidences, especially for proposals like ours, to convince reviewers, and in our case, the IRB, the Institutional Review Board, of the project's necessity and viability by addressing gaps in the knowledge or literature, where you're getting your sources from, and other community needs. Now let's break down this a little bit. So there are several key elements for project justification. Number one, what is the problem or need? Your proposal that we're working on must clearly articulate the issues or gap your project addresses that isn't being met by current solutions. Typically, this is the literature. Number two, rationale or significance. This is the why. Your proposal must explain why the problem matters and what new knowledge or benefit your project brings to the field or community. Number three, the objectives. It must state specific, measurable goals for what the project will achieve. The methodology. It must define the steps and the research methods you use to achieve those objectives, showing feasibility. Number five, outcomes and deliverables. It must define tangible results, or products that will be left upon completion. And then you must include your audience. Consider who needs to understand your justification, the experts, founders, community, or in our case, the IRB, and tailor your language to avoid excessive jargon and use other sources to give examples. So this course, as I mentioned, we're going to dive a little bit deeper. We're going to find some articles in the libraries or databases. You're going to read them, hopefully understand them. And then we're going to talk about some pros and cons of your article. This is going to give you an idea of how to disseminate and understand scholarly literature. You're not going to be perfect for the first time. It takes a lot of practice to be able to do effective academic searches and research. That's the whole goal of this course. As Dr. Jung said in the Zoom class, we'll get there if we get there. We'll go as far as we can. That is the goal of this course. We're sort of doing this together. We're doing this in a collaborative effort, and I hope we're able to achieve at least some of the key elements in our project. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email, on Blackboard, or by text. You can reach me at 907-841-1686, and I will do my best to get back to you within the day. Thank you for continuing on, and I look forward to reading what you come up with in your discussion. Talk to you soon.